Yeah, let me just go ahead and resize this to the right one. There we go.
Preemptively make sure that we're not drowned out by the game, like we always are because of Skype being dumb.
I did actually fix the volume right away.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know.
The last time we got... Which file was I on? I'm pretty sure it was the 74 star?
Huh.
No, that was the 49 stars, yes.
So now Twitch chat appears alongside old archives.
Apparently.
Now on.
That way you can get some context for what the people in the chat, or the people in the
Oh
stream
man, my button is clicky today! Finally.
Look at Mario's booty. Them booty polygons.
I wasn't here to complain about how I don't like this game.
Oh man, this looks really, like, crisp.
I don't mind this game, but I think that's because it was my first ever video game, I think.
There we go. Now that I've screwed around with my jumping a whole bunch.
But really, this game is alright.
Hey, listen. This game was my first 3D game, and it's pretty good.
I don't know if it was my first 3D game. It probably was.
Oh, it was my other save file. Well,
I'm honestly not sure if this was my first 3D. Come to
I
think.
think you just love running into crap, don't you? What?
Somewhere out there,
What?
someone's first 3D game was Stunt Racer FX.
oh man. Hey,
Oh, well,
hey, I
if
think
you count that, then my first 3D game was Star Fox.
Well, yeah, I
think-
think count.
I think my second 3D, my second game ever was like Bomberman 64, so I still have a soft spot for that.
And Star Fox 1 is awful.
It is! I don't know what Rome is saying wasn't a bad game.
Bomberman
Star-
64.
Oh. Bomberman 64 is confusing.
It is.
64 is good. The sequel
it's
to
confusing.
64 is better.
Second attack.
Second attack is trash.
Oh, I thought you meant that as the sequel, because it's like the gameplay sequel. Hero is like...
Oh no, the game. No, yes, that's the one I mean. The gameplay sequel I like. I don't like Heroes,
I like Hero. I have a soft spot for Hero.
and that's.
What?
Nick, stop doing the.
I thought you just no
What?
clip.
Yeah, what? I grabbed some
Yeah.
stairs and bobbed through the wall. What of it?
Game is glitchier than a rootin' tootin' varmint
So,
possum.
is that a brief hint of Lena that I had?
I've been here the whole time, haven't I?
Yes.
Yeah, that's just the first piece we heard out of you.
It's just deaf.
How you doing today?
Rattle, rattle.
Rowl, rowl.
I feel like that.
You know, I'm just going to say I feel bad for anybody whose first 3D game was Bubsy 3D.
That's
It
not
can't
a
be-
real game.
Well, they
Probably got-
I can't imagine that game sold very well in the first place, so I don't know how many people have actually played it.
Just
It's the
imagine some.
novelty.
There's
value
got to
of
be
playing
like some
really awesome
6-year-old. Some
I
6-year-old
almost
somewhere,
played it.
some 6-year-old somewhere that got it for Christmas gift, their first video game system, and then had like a sequel.
Oh my god. Mario! You're out of control already!
Wahoo! Wahoo! Wahoo!
He controls so weirdly if you get in the lair. You start running backwards on the snow!
That was like a reverse U-turn.
Beep, beep, beep.
What?
Mario doesn't behave very well in some circumstances involving ice.
This is snow. Why is it slippery? Okay, snow will be slippery too.
I feel like I can, like, jump to the top of this thing and not actually have to do anything. I'm just screwing around at this point.
You don't know the tasks.
I don't! But it's a Mario game, so it's usually fun to just screw around. I mean, it's easy enough to do on your own anyways.
These points are sprites. You should be ashamed, Nintendo.
What? The Nintendo 64 needed all the help it could get!
Nintendo 64.
Hey, at least the enemies aren't sprites like in Chameleon Twist or something.
My video frame does not appear to be skipping any frames. I have dropped 0, so that'd be your internet connection, unfortunately.
What are you talking
Actually, I think in the first Chameleon Twist, the player character was a sprite too.
Who are you talking to, Pink? 'Cause
Kirby Chu was having same problems.
Yeah, it looks pretty freaking solid to me. And I just got a brand new computer.
Ah, there it is. The inexplicable teleport tree! That's there for reasons.
Did they ever do stuff like that again in later Mario games? Inexplicable teleport locations?
Help!
I
Help!
thought Mario pixelated when he teleported, not just faded out.
I'm losing control of everything!
Did you download a patch for this game?
Ah, yes, the deadly triangles.
There we go. I'm slipping and sliding on anything that has the slightest slope.
Those aren't trapezoids. No, those are just pyramids, right?
Right,
This
that's
is
a tree.
No.
trapezoids.
Lucas was defeated by Odin.
I'm not surprised because it's Odin.
Well, it was the Fate also.
I'm not surprised because it's Odin.
Well, I know,
Are
but
you doing like a CPU Smash Brothers thing and Odin just wrecked?
what?
You know, Odin versus Lucas.
Not that Lucas. Lucas in the chat. With a Z.
What are you doing? Why are you?
This penguin's
climbing
falling on! It's just something that happens.
Penguin sideburns.
Mario! For heaven's sakes, grab onto something for once! Oh. He's just
You
belly
need to
bumping
take
everything.
your Mario's more carefully.
He controls so wildly in this game, it's hilarious.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
It's been a while since I played this, so I don't remember exactly how loose it was.
You know, it's pretty loose.
The font looks awful for some reason.
Oh man.
Polygons look nice.
Dungeon with creepy dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they remix the Calcabrina theme?
No idea. I'll let you know. I'm just starting the dungeon.
I
think-
hope they did.
I think Shag has tried Fire Emblem Fates.
Yeah, I have Fire Emblem Fates.
You got to the part where you recruit Captain Quark or something.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly what Quark sounds like, but I think it's very similar to what that guy said.
For justice! No, that sounds like... Captain Sir.
His voice is still fresh in my mind, even though I haven't played the games for years.
Try my crunch berries.
Well, from the freezing pond. Okay.
Pig, you're so graceful.
I think Fate is an acronym in FF14 for like Field Active Time Event or something. I don't know.
It stands for level of violence.
Frog mages. With the frog mages, they were only in 11, I think.
Frog mages?
Yeah, like frogs
I mean, I
with
know.
stars.
I don't remember frogs with stabs anywhere else.
Sometimes I have.
Plenty of frog.
There are times where I have to look like I know what I'm doing. Sometimes.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
What on earth was that about?
That was whirling over the pond. Now we can shell shred for red coins, which means, yeah, there's coins, they're red. This isn't the ideal one to get 100 coins on, though.
You have to get the 100 coins on the one when you go into the igloo.
Yes. I could have sworn I timed that right for a double jump, Mario. Mario! Mario, please! Just jump! Don't slide!
Speaking of Mario, some freaking content. It's not just sprites in my Mario Maker. I'm left starving by those amazing bouncy things. I made like
So we're all in.
made like 5 courses with the bouncy thing. Hey, you play Ark? You played my Goomba stage, right?
I think so.
Did you think it was funny? Because it was supposed to be funny.
I can't remember if I thought funny was the right word. I don't know. It's been a while.
It's expert. It's expert. It's got two freaking checkpoints in it, and it's expert.
It's expert level humor.
It's like got a
Only 10% of people actually got the joke.
yeah, it's like only 9% of people have been able to overcome just a bunch of Goombas, but they're not like just randomly thrown out there. There's a method to that.
I got snowman ganked! That was unpleasant.
Fate stands for forever attracted to eggs.
Here's some substantial video game background noise.
Only in like a couple of them. Actually, I don't think any fates involve eggs.
Tyler,
Big
super
question.
game noisings.
My video game is at like 0 volume.
That means it's probably Ark. What?
Sorry.
What do you mean
I
it's
forget that.
probably Ark?
Because he's the only
Definitely
one
Ark.
I can think of that would be playing 3DS right now.
What are you playing, Ark?
No, that's my actual. That's FF14 going to my actual speakers at the moment.
Oh.
Oh, well that explain it. You
It's
must-
a weird situation where the speakers don't.
It's because FF14 doesn't have innate audio switching, so if plugging my headphones in after I've already started the game, won't switch the audio to headphones.
That's really weird.
My video game is only at 0 volume because I'm too lazy to adjust it after Skype called it.
Mario wildly jumps after a coin and is vanishing.
Flail, flail, flail! We gotta get them coins! There's so many coins in this place. I'll have lots of access.
Mario, please. You cannot control this man.
Mario has a mind of his own, okay? He does what he wants.
Mario's mind is missing.
Mario's a grown man.
Is he?
He's a free-spirited grown man. There's no stopping the Mario. His rampage will live on in all of our hearts.
Well,
What?
he's not a baby anymore, so he's at least an adolescent at this point.
Why is this so slippery?
Maybe he just put on Luigi's shoes by accident.
Luigi, why do you butter your shoes? No, no! Why are so many of the coins trapped? I do not appreciate getting coin bag ganked. This results in more coins, but I still don't appreciate it.
Floating off the ground.
Good grief, those coins are like rocket boosters. No. Finally accepted the Elmo. You can't use the in your acronyms. The is usually not one of the letters.
Or if it is, it's small.
Ah, the game where you run in circles around something and they give up.
Well, at least this one makes a little bit more sense since you knock him over.
Since since this whole party is going in blind, it's like first boss, yay, let's die.
So the problem is, when you spin the eye around, you're twisting its invisible optic nerves, so then it
Oh.
explodes into blood.
Whereas the snowman just falls over. It's like, oh no, I've spun too fast and now I am tumbling.
Are we still trying to figure out what fate stands for? How long will this joke live?
It's just some bored individuals.
I like drones. Fully automated
Can't
taco
actually watch
edit.
the stream. I have to do something.
Fully automated taco editor? Is that what you said?
That's what
Oh
Ron
my
said in the chat,
God!
yeah.
Oh, your god?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Did you just...
Did you just...
What happened?
She got stuck under that ledge where you fight the chili bully, so she just got combo bounced to death by Mario's butt.
It was most frigid. How very cold in the game, etc.
Fully automated taco editor. My favorite thing. It sounds like something that Taco Bell would have on their website. Combine our shitty ingredients together to make a mildly edible edifice.
I don't think that's what edit.
I am officially the greatest of video games.
It was like a house for random ingredients. Isn't that what edifice is? A house?
I am not 100%.
Structure?
This game has the
Those weird ones.
This game has the same sort of thing going for it as Sunshine, but it's just fun to flail around in the bigger worlds. Mario is fun to control, even if he does control like an ass. Like ass, not ass, just ass. And I don't know. I'm feeling very random today.
A little random.
A little bit.
Into a cupcake of doom.
Mario has so many different sounds in this game. I think he actually gets less in progressive ones.
Just like Yoshi. I wish that Yoshi had at
The
least
Mario Land
two.
with Fire Goop and Sunshine is still pretty great.
Yeah, that is. I wish Yoshi had at least two noises for doing a regular jump in Woolly World.
Fish augmented through education.
That's a good one.
Augmented fish.
Augmented is a fun word.
Edifice is another fun word. Man, I should have used edifice in mine.
You should use Edifice in your Mario Maker levels.
I should. Oh look, it's another game with the shitty sprite one up.
Well, at least it's not an ugly 3D model.
God.
Come on, Barry. Get up there! I mean, FF14's like 90% references, so that's nothing new.
Yeah.
Nothing new. Touch the shell, Mario!
We didn't die to the first boss.
Did you try the second boss?
No idea. We just finished the first boss.
I wasn't sure if it was that was a yay we didn't die or like a qualifying. We didn't die to the first boss, but sort of stayed.
Now this time, game, don't snap my camera into an awkward angle and cause me to go careening straight into a freaking wall, and thus combos me to death. Thank you.
Maybe you shouldn't collect the coins the exact same way.
Yeah, I should know, but you
Maybe
know,
you should
hindsight.
collect those coins first. Alternative.
Why can't I take my cool shell in here? No. Fine, we'll crawl into the igloo that magically gets gigantic.
Not like that's anything new.
Yeah. We're just following, like, old school RPG law.
What?
Was this the last time Mario could crawl?
Probably. Hello, dog! Yes. Yes, we hear
My
you.
shot. He's a dog. That was Chompy
The
Snort,
dog.
not the dog.
I know.
You people know what my snorts sound like?
He's
Jeez.
just sitting here,
Well, I know what your snort sounds like compared to a dog.
just sitting here being cute, yawning, wagging your
Did you know about the dog phenomenon of reverse sneezing?
What?
It's a thing.
Clearly not. Reverse sneezing?
It's called reverse sneezing. Yes, like actually.
Oh my dog. That's a great.
I think usually it's only smaller dogs,
Mm.
but it's like sharp inhaling.
Okay,
rapidly.
be right back.
Yeah, they added Oh My Dog to the latest list of Twitch emotes.
That one was pretty great.
Okay, looks like I've gotten enough coinage. Now I just need to get this invisibility cap. Exactly, huh? There we go.
So in the DS remake of this, they split the ability caps between characters, and Invisible was like Luigi only, and Metal was Wario only. So I guess Luigi,
I guess that kind of makes sense.
I guess Mario's wings. Yoshi
Mario
just,
should have had the wing cap.
well, he did. Mario had the wing cap. That's what
I said Wario, not Mario.
Oh,
Oh god.
Okay.
Wario trying to fly.
Well, what you can do is just play as Yoshi for the entire game, because Yoshi could steal other people's hats and become them. and then use their power-ups.
Salutations, I become you!
Gosh, that's an inside joke. But like, when you were playing as Yoshi and you became someone else, it didn't change your voice clips.
Wario going boing.
Yep.
Although I think Wario's voice in Yoshi's body would be funnier.
You know, Gabe, you know what would actually help? Being able to see which
Prob-
direction I'm going in. Instead of like you giving me that horrendous camera angle there. I'm not
But
even
don't
be
you
able
want to
to.
look at the blurry buildings in the background?
This is supposed to be a side-scroller, Pink. Gosh.
I know,
Wow,
right?
The camera is like really close up.
Yeah, the camera is obnoxious in this game at all times. I almost feel like I can just. I don't know.
I don't remember if the camera was any different in the DS version.
Hopefully they fixed it up a little bit, because it's pretty freaking bad in this version. That doesn't look quite like you can make it, but... No, okay. Freaking fire. Yeah, this is how cameras worked back in 1996, and it's freaking garbage!
Yep. I remember
They
reading
did-
video game reviews for like 5 to 10 years after, and every time they said, but the camera in this game is horrible, I just sort of thought, aren't they always?
Yeah, that's kind of pretty standard in 3D games.
Except for like first-person ones, I guess.
Well, GoldenEye's camera was pretty awful, and it was first person.
GoldenEye did not age. Why we should stream that?
Oh my god, I've already streamed that a couple of times when it showed up on the random games.
Oh.
It's so bad. It's like, it's just impossible to play nowadays. People used
Second boss.
to play it all the time.
Sure.
It's Brigand on a rock.
Fine sandwich received.
Mind sandwich, yeah.
Also body sandwich.
Whoa, baby! That was not exactly what I was going for there, but you know, whatever.
Summoners are a strange thing in PSO.
Summoners don't exist.
What do you
Here
mean?
we go.
You know, talking about the Lego Legends.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Dead
That's
game.
right.
Dead game.
Someone should
Really
make a game called Dead Game.
Yes.
It's kind of surprising that it hasn't.
Especially if you know the whole living dead phenomenon.
One thing
I still feel
about
kind of happy because I knew Tom was going to like that fact about Leaf Man.
It is beautiful. I'm so happy.
what is Leaf Man Week 2? Axeman? Dagger Man?
X-Man's weapon would be my guess, but I have no idea because I've only gone through 4 of the stages so far.
I retreated the dialogue in this game. I haven't watched the video yet.
Treated.
I'll take that as yes, and it's cringeworthy. Yes, cringeworthy.
The only dialogue really is like the opening cutscene, and that's about it so far.
Okay.
Alright, so... I forget what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Okay. We can wait.
Yeah, that's fine by me. I won't hold it against you.
That's totally how you're supposed to open question boxes, by the way.
Just totally hold it against me, baby.
I will, baby.
Baby, baby, baby.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, you know what?
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
It weirds me out every time you clip the corner of something and actually destroy it while ground pounding, because I'm used to Sunshine where that would just send you flying and look stupid.
I love how there's a really low res like Pueblo or something in the back.
Oh no, I've been tossed!
I want to scream every time Pink ends up smashing her face into a wall.
It's
But
Mario.
but the noise Mario makes when he smashes against the wall is great.
Oh. What are we doing now?
Does anyone in the chat have any experience with summoners in PSO2? Because I want to know if there's a get your pet away from the target button.
Help! I'm secretly the boss!
No, you are not.
Yeah? Wait till you see that blind jump!
Wow. That was pretty good.
Mario's freaking arms, man. He skipped leg day. He didn't skip arm day, though.
It's like my only problem with summoner.
Yeah, it's true. Between those machines, and Cataquacks, and Chucksters, everybody wants to throw Mario.
I don't know how to get my pet to stop attacking something and come back to me so I can cast stuff on it. Like, except for untargeting something and running away.
I'm the best in this video game.
Clearly.
What? 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 Mario, please! Don't!
Of course, I
Yeah.
come back to Mario to Pink smashing Mario's face against the thing again. Stop! Stop!
Leave Mario alone.
He needs to be able to stop his momentum somehow. It's just easily done with his face.
Whoa, no. So confusing game.
There we go.
Does Pink plan to play Street Fighter? I don't see why she would.
Probably not.
Especially not in its current state.
Oh god, yeah. There we go!
Mike obviously loves Street Fighter, and he has a hard time defending what's going on with it right now.
Like, I just want
I
to...
don't think he's even defending it. It's like the game play is good, but the system,
Not.
nah.
The system is down.
For maintenance. Forever.
Okay, we did die to the second boss because multiple enlarging AoEs.
Oh, fun.
If your AoE is enlarged for more than 4 hours, you can medically.
If your AoE is enlarged for more than 4 hours, your raid has wiped.
Fun.
What?
You're such a doof.
We're all dupes here.
I'm the one who was talking about enlarged AoEs.
I know.
I think the first enlarging AoE I ever saw in an MMO was the Lich King fight in World of Warcraft. And that thing is fucking nightmarish.
The Lich King.
Lactio, I'm gonna strangle you, by the way.
He casts this, this Defile once in a while. It's just a ground pool. Every tick that it hits someone, it grows larger and does more damage.
Oh man.
My favorite
So,
part about
You
the
just
Lich
wipe the
King-
entire raid if you don't move.
My favorite part about the Lich King is that you can solo him though.
Yeah. It's so sad.
I did it like twice.
Numbers are so sad.
Actually, technically you can't because you still need some other jerk in a cutscene to kill him. It's not
Okay.
the feelings.
Mario, I need you to be able to turn around and still have momentum.
But the will of a Templar is stronger. I still love that Cormac like stabs the air of Jontar and he dies.
So, if there are any biochemists in the audience, make flea collars fit for human use.
Oh no! Oh no!
What happens? What happens if humans attempt to use flea colors in their current state?
You get sick.
Yeah.
Mario's death animation there is just like so. I don't know.
That was beautiful.
I'm the greatest.
It must have been interesting.
She used a flippy thing to get up a cliff while she had 1 health left. And as she was in the recovery animation for, you know, landing on the ground, another flippy thing came and picked her up.
The best part of it is that the reason why she was even in Death Zone was trying to be pro-task about getting up to the top of the thing. She missed the jump. Mario ended up taking fall damage and laying flat on his stomach and got burned by one of the flamethrowers while he was prone. So she just got like ultra combos. So funny. Yeah, Mario's laying on his for that death. Mario's just like laying on his back. Then he like holds a hand up. He's like, "Yo, no, give up." It's just too much. Call my lawyer.
Mario has been through some hard times. Let's try this again. 'Cause I apparently don't learn from my mistakes.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a defining character trait that you have. Also known as stubbornness.
Instead of tackling from a different angle, it's fine.
And the same thing almost happened to you.
There.
Whoa, nice. Whoa, gosh, I like that.
I can do cool things sometimes.
You travel up the down staircase.
Oh, speaking of these weird mid-air ground pounds Fink is doing to break blocks, you can apparently do that in Mario Maker. When you do a ground pound in that thing, you also gain like a half a block of height or something. So you can like ground pound in midair and it can give you just the amount of height you need to enter a pipe or something. Some weird crap you can do.
Oh, now she's trying to do it.
As she's trying to do it, she can't.
Oh,
Does that box only have like 2 coins in it?
3 of them, yeah. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to die.
Don't get chucked. Passed.
Oh!
I'm a chuckster people.
Alright. I'm playing Cookie Clicker again.
Oh no.
Now that it has a major update. And you have to collect achievements to get increased bonuses and stuff. And I forgot, I just now remember that one of the achievements is for selling a grandmother. And the achievement is named Just Wrong.
Ugly!
I remember that after you get Elder, own at least 7 grandma types. The phrase grandma types.
Collect all the grandmas.
Collect all 151 of the original grandmas. Trade them with your friends.
No, you.
Man, the later generations, they had too many object-based grandmas.
There's a grandma for each building type. You got farmer grandmas, miner grandmas, worker grandmas, banker grandmas, priestess grandmas, witch grandmas, and cosmic grandmas at the moment. Cosmic grandmas are for spaceships. Let me look at this pile of sprites. Oh, they're like the aliens. They have 3 legs and wild neon colors. I like the priestess grandmas are dressed like Aztec peoples.
Also, it's priest as in sacrifice. Okay. That
Yes,
makes lots of sense.
sacrificial grandmas. Grandma type is weak to witch type.
Wall jumps are still like the most tricky thing to do in this game.
Wall jumps will work.
Because Mario, the only ones who get a slight instant for doing those.
Priestess Grandma's flavor text is a nice priestess to praise the one true baker in the sky.
The truest baker. The turns baker.
I also love the phrase grandmas are twice as efficient.
As what?
They're just twice as efficient. You collect a lot of those upgrades. That's the dog over there.
Mario! Mario? Mario!
Mario.
Mario, please.
Mario.
You have to actually grab the pole, Mario.
No! Go fuck
He
yourself.
was like inside of it for a second instead, staring at it.
He was constantly making whoa, whoa, whoa every time I jumped.
You seem to be good at finding ways to make Mario glitch.
Mario has to understand
Mario.
that I need him to do things.
Mario.
Mario. Mario. Mario.
I'm still thinking about what fate could abbreviate to.
No! Gosh, we've been on that for like hours.
I know, but the chat is still doing it.
Shut up.
And I realized that that you could abbreviate it to like fettuccine alfredo tonight, everyone,
Oh yeah.
Nice.
which is the best and the tastiest.
And the worst food for you in the world.
No.
I mean, there's definitely worse.
Where's Rome? I said fettuccine alfredo. He should be here.
Or like fettuccine Alfredo.
I am here. I'm like multitasking to the extreme.
Oh, okay.
Go out and zap to the extreme. I will, thank you, Father.
Bread coins.
Bread coins. That's what you collect in I Am Bread, right? Did I ever buy cat lateral damage? I think I might have taken it off. I think I might have taken cat lateral damage off my wish list because, like I said,
My
you'll play
wish
it.
list is empty for safety reasons.
Man, I don't care. I just use my wish list to track games that look interesting.
Plus, it lets you know when they go on sale sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes that function works.
Sometimes it's like, hey, this game you wanted is on sale, and then when the sale ends, hey, this game you wanted was on sale, and I think it's on sale now, but it's a worse sale than before. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's a hole in one! That was not the best shot. Sorry, Mario. I imagine your nose actually needed to exist there. I probably should have healed first.
Your nose needed to exist. It's an interesting phrase.
So, Mario, there's a slight possibility
Yes.
you might drown. But I think you're
Yes.
gonna be okay.
Winner remix.
Yes!
Calcabrina in.
Yeah, Calcabrina is the boss in one of the new dungeons.
Is it a big creepy doll thing, or is it like?
Well, yes.
Fine.
You don't think so.
Well,
It-
I mean,
it is
you
the
could.
big- it is
okay,
the dolls.
okay.
And they merge.
Sin turned from a demon whale into an old man, so who knows what.
Okay, I guess
That's a
I
point.
understand your. Yes. FF14 is.
Oh,
half-
It's
like-
Calcabrina. It's just like some hot swimsuit model.
No, it's
In doll
literally Calcabrina.
Okay.
3 Calca, 3 Green
What are you trying to do in that chat?
What? I'm not trying to do anything.
She's soliciting lewdness.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
that's
who
normal.
doesn't?
That's normal. I mean,
Why did that box vanish?
because it was part of the timer.
Oh.
So we finished one dry room. Oh yeah, next.
Woo.
But Dry World isn't.
The
Great.
I really don't actually like the latter half of this game too much.
Now, so for Tiny Huge Island.
Everything well, besides Tiny Huge Island, everything upstairs is just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Like
That
the Rainbow
I
Ride,
forgot.
People that really like the clock
Rainbow.
Okay, the clock level's cool, but it's annoying. at
The
same
clock level is the most amazing to watch speedruns of.
I
The
think.
clock level is one of my favorite Mario Kart racetracks.
Yeah. I think the reason they're annoying is that anything hard is inherently annoying in this engine.
Yeah.
I guess so.
But also because, wait, the most fun thing about this game is moving around. And in Rainbow Ride, you're like on conveyor or like magic carpets. And...
Mario randomly can't jump very high in this grass, by the way.
Oh, also, I wish that the portrait for Tiny Huge Island was a meme or something, because it looks like it has potential.
Yeah.
Why?
Those Goombas are making wacky faces and all that.
Goombas are wacky faces in general.
Gumbas.
Well, yeah, but they're making wacky faces at each other.
I forget that here's another problem with this game is that you just get stars for doing random crap or finding a random box or jumping in a random area. I think that it lacks the cohesiveness of the Galaxy style goal system.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was the first Mario game that was like this.
Well, yeah, but I mean that doesn't excuse it. Just like I won't excuse the first Mario Bros.
It doesn't really, it doesn't excuse it, but
It doesn't need to excuse itself because it
it
don't-
design
I don't-
philosophy.
it doesn't excuse it, it explains it a little.
Yeah, what the thing is that if a game somehow gets it
What?
right the first time, then it doesn't need an excuse.
Mario,
Like,
get up there! Just
Bayonetta
up
1,
there!
for instance.
Get up there! Mario!
All I mean to say by that is that they learn.
Come on, Mario! You can get on this box! I do this all the time! Get on the box! Mario! Grab the
I'm
box!
surprised you haven't managed to break the box by accident.
Damn it. The Calcabrina remix only lasts until they merge.
What?
Well, that's how it did before.
Does it turn into the Final Fantasy 4 boss music then?
No, just the normal dungeon.
Oh,
God. Mario, stop humping, Mario, stop humping everything and just get in that freaking warm fight!
Well, to be fair, that's how it worked before in FF4. When they merged, it just switched to the regular boss music of the game.
Mario, do your side flip. There we go.
And then in after years, you could play as Calca and Brina for some reason.
What?
Oh yeah,
Well, I just got turned into Calca.
that
Oh,
was
well.
a thing. That was a thing. Yeah, and after years, you got to play as a random dwarf lady who, of course, didn't look anything like.
It wasn't a random dwarf lady, it was the dwarf lady that had the dolls in the
Well,
first
no,
place.
yeah.
Except now she had a sprite that wasn't the same as all the other
Yeah.
tiny dwarf ladies.
She didn't look like a little black mage and warrior armor anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of the Calcabrina attacks is bash your head on the ground repeatedly to create a room-wide AoE.
Yes, I loved this. I love this. I love this flavor text for this particular type of cookies. Snickerdoodles, true to their name. Like what? Pardon me?
So, for the anti-tower, do you have to, like, actually switch to crappy equipment or whatever?
No.
Okay.
Oh gosh, that was the most annoying thing about Final Fantasy IV is that the iron or the metal is disabled cave. It's like, what the heck counts?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot
Oh,
it.
God.
I forgot
That was
that. I forgot if that actually showed up again in After Years.
After Years was basically FF4 2,
Yeah.
so it probably did.
No, not even FF4 2, FF4 again.
Well, yeah, that's why.
Except for like, the whole reason that Final Fantasy exists is because of this stupid.
Ah! This is the one that's
After
actually kind of hard to beat.
Years, the plot of After Years is pretty dumb, but the last dungeon did look like it was a neat idea.
The last dungeon is fun as hell. It's like, you've contrived all of this.
Mario! Please! For
Wow.
heaven's sakes, Mario!
Okay, this is the part in Mario Galaxy where he just freaking die. Embarrassment. What?
Koopa the Quick's like, just,
See ya, bitch.
yeah.
Koopa the Quick flexes and Mario like gets a nosebleed and dies of everything.
Mario's nose just pops like a balloon.
Yeah, and blood goes everywhere. This is a children's game.
Well, we're not winning this run.
What?
Quick, somebody make a Koopa the Quick related creepypasta.
Koopa the Quick was actually Mario. This.
Oh, that's good. That was a good one.
Does Koopa the Quick always get the same exact time?
No, it varies. I think you got 25 too last time.
I wonder if he goes slower if you're not looking at him. Or if you are looking at him. Or something.
I know the speedrun route for the Bomb Battlefield is one of the to open the cannon. It's do the Koopa the Quick mission, go up, hit the flag, come back down, activate the cannon, go back up, and still beat him again.
Mario! Mario, please! For heaven's sakes! At least manage to grab a leg once in a while!
It didn't look like you even jumped on that Goomba or something, though. Like, you just sort of
Yeah, the
accidentally did.
Oh, that's a creepy death animation.
Hi,
Mamma mia!
I'll prepare you getting shot in your ass more like.
This world is always a disaster. Hey, the cannon's open now, that's what matters.
Mario bashing his head repeatedly into the side of it.
Why can't you stuff Mario in the tiny cannon?
Mario.
Mario.
Didn't drop the Calcarobina meme,
Oh no.
Don't drop a meme.
A minion.
Oh, meme.
which are going for like 1 million at least.
Well, of course.
It's like, it drops just a screenshot with Calcar and Brita, like, with Deal With It sunglasses on. Saying, this meme is going for 10,000 gil on the market.
I think last I saw, the minion you get from the new Amphidote dungeon was like, it's like just a butterfly and it's 3 mil.
3 million memes.
It's like 1.
Fairies absolutely totally exist.
Wow, that's crazy, because I ran into someone who had it already.
Yes, Ceiling D, I think that's actually the point of Pink saying, Mario. Ferret advocates teach ethic. Teach ethics?
Ferret advocates teach ethics.
Oh, okay. Ferret advocates tennis embolisms.
Apparently on the Gilgamesh server, the butterfly is 6.8 million.
The Gilgamesh server is weird.
The Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
I'd imagine
The
that,
Greg
like,
server, okay.
I'd imagine that purely cosmetic items would actually go for more on an RP server.
You'd think that, but I think everyone thinks that, so they all are selling them.
Oh.
Well, I'm still selling freaking glamours like hotcakes.
Well, that's because people need those. They're a constantly used resource.
I bet I'm getting all that. I don't know. It's just nice money. I like money. Cash money.
Speaking of money,
Hey, you didn't climb to the top of the pole after you beat him.
Well, I know. I couldn't do the climb. I was experiencing shame.
one of the upgrades for the alchemy lab in Cookie Clicker is called Antimony, and the description is actually worth a lot of money.
Right, that's why I didn't know this stage yet.
I'd
So-
appreciate if I could be able to see.
This is one of those don't get hit ever stages.
Oh. I hate those stages.
So, Pink, are you just running into invisible locations that make numbers pop up?
Yes.
Yep, that's a lot of, like, Nintendo just... Oh, we can't...
That is actually one of the things that happens in this game.
Yeah. Find the secrets. They're like... They could...
Oh, you killed Koopa the Quick! Holy shit!
He had it coming.
He was worth $5.
Well, you know, I took his fight money.
That's
No, that's
reminds
like
me-
his cousin Koopa the moderately fast.
That reminds me of one of Penny Arcade's comics about, like, I guess lore versus people that are into lore versus like object-based gameplay. This is a picture of the guy from Dead Space listening to an audio log on a dead corpse, and then he just starts stomping on the corpse like, yeah, what's in your rib cage? $5. Mario,
Oh, you
please.
can't make that joke! Mamma mia! See that jump made? It's just like there must be a trick to it.
One wonders Pink actually wants to complete the game at this point, or she just likes to move around.
Hey, I'm just enjoying jumping around like a lunatic. You know, Mario's
Dude,
pastime.
Steve's of the world discover a new cookie-based religion. Oh boy, guess we were wrong all along.
I'd probably get mine religion based on words.
They probably taste better than communion wafers.
My God. This freaking world makes you flail around like crazy. Especially the tiny version of it, because you keep on slipping on what are usually giant hills. Now I know there's a switch around. There it is.
Found 1,000 echidnas and knuckles.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah,
Ugh. Fafnar. Why is there one coin there?
I was just about to ask that.
That's the teleport location. It's actually marked.
Okay.
It's there to allow you to escape.
Remember when Tony the Tiger got mad at furries? What? They're great bastards. Try my new Crunch Berry cereal.
That's Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, I know. I just
Oh, look,
like.
it's a depressed mushroom.
Yes.
It just sort of wanders off the cliff and tries to drown itself. God.
What's the worst game you've ever played? Spin Dizzy Worlds. Probably.
Well, I haven't played Bubsy 3D yet.
That's not a game!
Bubsy 3D, definitely. I actually kind of like Spin Dizzy Worlds.
Spin Dizzy Worlds deserves better. Spin Dizzy Worlds is a nice concept, but it was with the shittiest engine I've ever seen.
Mamma mia.
Is that the one where you press the shoulder button?
You press
to
the shoulder button
load?
to change the camera angle, and the entire level reloads from scratch. Like, so that you press the R button, the screen blanks out, and like you wake up in a new camera angle. It's so
Awful.
It's so
One day, my life was in third person.
Also, the color scheme is muddy. It looks like an NES game. It's awful. Oh, it's so bad. Spin
Not
Dizzy-
bad. It's
Angry.
tempting to see with
Right.
Lakitu as your cameraman.
I'm trying to think of.
Spin Dizzy World
Bad.
is the first bad SNES game I played.
Trying to
And
think
I
of
wa-
bad games that I've played, and I thought of Clover because it was mentioned last stream.
Spin Dizzy Worlds also had so many levels, and I think that its like level selection system was just completely nonsense. Like they were on different planets or something. But I think besides Rome, no one knows what I'm talking about with Spin Dizzy Worlds.
I've heard of it.
I
I've heard
rented it several times from the local video rental because I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's like bad Super Monkey Ball, sort of, except not really. There's like you're a top that
Yeah, kinda. I
you're
get
a
what you're
top that had to like eat marbles to survive because you had like fuel or something. And there's
Okay.
a bunch of puzzle elements. But heaven forbid if a puzzle element require. Oh, and there's like kind of like acrobatics to it too, I guess.
Oh man,
You
Cooper
can
Quick is
give-
actually dead!
You can give your retainers jobs now instead of just classes.
Oh yeah, this is
they
the
just added that.
this is the world where Mario actually has a quest indicator with a higher reward for ground pounding Koopas instead of jumping on them. What's that rainbow lightsaber nuke Twitch raid? Love Mario nosediving into the floor.
Mario, why are your pain noises so good?
Mario.
Mario.
Mario, yeah. Darn it, I'm bad at this Fate game, says Sekibanki.
That's what Sekibanki's voice sounds like in Toho.
That is right. Face assault to everyone. That sounds like, oh man, what was the, oh, it was to everyone, or to all of us, or something like that in Mario RPG. Face assault to everyone.
I think so. It just makes me think of like early Dragon Quest things with the spell names like Heal Us.
Kill us. Kill us all.
Yeah.
Kill us.
Fire. Fire. Fire more. Fire most. Fire us?
Fire Uga.
I'm like mashing the camera change button to keep Lakitu from turning around.
Can you imagine like your Lakitu going up to the other Lakitu and just like pulling out a gun and just like, yo buddy.
No, Lakitu gangsters are in Paper Mario. Not this game.
Yeah.
Oh man, the best thing about Thousand Year Door was the Pianta gangsters.
Probably, yeah.
Thousand Year Door was so good. Just let intelligent systems go nuts again. Miyamoto, you old fart.
Fucking Mario noises everywhere.
I forget what was the other gang. There was a Pianta gang and then there was another gang.
I wanted to call them the Robs, but I don't think that's what they're called. It's the bird guys.
See, I'm trying to remember them.
And what were the little mousers from? I guess that was Yoshi's Island.
That's where the mice originally were, yeah.
Just squeak, squeak, squeak.
Squeak, 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 squeaky, squeak, squeak, squeak.
Oh, squeak, squeaker, squeaking.
Everyone loved that squeaking sound.
Oh man, I love the series of videos on Mario 64 where they trigger one of the homing one-ups and just try to avoid it for as long as possible.
Yes, the Green Demon Challenge. I
Yeah.
love those.
I think you guys mentioned that last stream.
One of the, well, it wasn't me because I wasn't here. My computer was.
Oh, okay.
I had talked about it.
The best thing, yeah. One of the climaxes was when Mario.
You're freaking kidding me! I was right at the end of the stage and I got smacked by a peon.
Oh. One of the best ones was when Mario tripped and fell into a cannon, and the one-up just perfectly goes into the cannon's mouth.
Mario,
Yes,
for heaven's
I
sakes,
love that one.
Mario, don't get grappled to the wall. Do your side flip, Mario. No, don't just run and attempt. Mario, do your side flip. Okay, you can't even grab the ceiling here. Duly noted. Mario is the hardest thing to control in the world.
Mario. Mario.
I wonder why, or I wonder if like any Mario fan games or ROM hacks or something have done a poison one-up, like the poison mushroom.
Well, that just like there's already almost no incentive to collect one-ups.
Oh, Mamma mia.
Yeah.
At least we got the 100 coins, time.
No! Come on, man. Come on.
At least we got the 100 coins, time.
Rip.
That's
I
good.
love how those hallways have really weird perspective. I love it so much.
It's like I'm trying my best to have any idea where I'm going, but Lakitu, please. Why can't you just rotate?
Lock it to it. A cloud. Lamborghini. Blackitude. They see me rolling in the sky. I don't know. Give me video game news. Oh my gosh, I'm suffering from video game news withdrawal. Look at that.
I'm glad I don't care about video game news that often.
Send video game nudes. Palm.
Green Demon is fast.
Just like Palm's like ram chips or whatever.
Okay, I'll stop with it. The stupidness of that.
What is wrong with you, Mario?
Why did you try to jump and dive into it?
I was just trying to long jump, so that doesn't really trigger any height, but that door is apparently smaller than it looks.
And games at times. Yeah.
That seems accurate.
Pink, Mario in this game is just on some sort of substance that makes him really jittery and prone to flinging himself at doors and things.
Well, he's on an infinite amount of lives because Yoshi is a stealer. See.
Yoshi is my co-pilot.
Oh man. Extra lives would be like a drug, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Hey buddy, you got another one of them lives.
Got another one of them lives. I want to go
Lexi-
jump off a
Lexi-
cliff or something.
There we go. Lefty
Oh
Lolo.
gosh.
I was able to see when he managed to face the camera through the wall. Understood.
That takes adrenaline junkies in like a different direction.
Yeah, that makes it kind of terrifying, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is good. I'm going to write a novel about it.
Sounds good.
I should just
The
start
extra
writing novels because, fuck, writing. I can do that.
Fuck writing. Fuck writing.
I can't do fuck writing though.
Well, you gotta practice. I remember that one time when I was an English major in a writing class and we had to write a sex story.
Twilight's
Oh my.
Oh god.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me either with your tainted eyes.
What? What's stated about my eyes?
Erotic novels
I
called
just wanted to say it.
erotic novels called fuck writing.
Just because I'm willing to tell you the truth.
What?
What?
You're super cute. Super cute.
Oh well, everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Everyone except that guy.
What? What guy? I'll beat him up.
I should start writing novels because fuck writing. That's what I thought.
No,
of
no,
it
no.
as-
There was a pause between those.
Yeah, but the way I interpreted it, not fuck writing.
Freaking,
is,
that is designed right there to hit you during the cutscene.
like,
I wonder if I still have any of the things I wrote for writing class somewhere.
like
They were better than the crap other people wrote.
like
Tom
Chompy would
Clancy ripoff,
Chompy
fountains of
would.
blood out of the neck and all that.
Yeah, that sounded like a disturbed individual from what I remember. Like Chompy has a crusade against writing. I will destroy writing. I should start writing, so I will end writing. Names like Bubble Buns, Bubble Butt, Buffalo Hunker. What is going on in that chat? Buttercup Bottom, Cheesy Poof Spew. What?
You know, Twitch bot names. Yeah, I think I do remember that.
Bumpy Brain.
Wait,
It was
what?
really funny.
It's just like
Oh,
someone
man,
with
the
a
kind of message I don't want to see on a mission like this.
something like a pet names fetish where they have to get more and more esoteric.
Maya, we've done this jump so many times, and now you're just like questioning the existence of this
You've
wall.
also messed it up so many times, even before now.
Fine,
For
I'm just
those
gonna
shoulders.
walk around.
Oh no.
And apparently was in an animation where I couldn't actually butt stomp just then, so we'll have to walk all the way around again. And this time, maybe, no, I couldn't butt stomp then. Now I can butt stomp!
I can only remember like the sex story that I wrote and one that was like sexy times in a shower that someone else wrote. That was not the title of it, but it should have been.
It should have been.
Was it decent? Or was it bizarre.
It seemed reasonable. It wasn't
Yes.
like
The sex is reasonable.
mine. Mine was like 2 people doing it for the first time and being awkward about it because I had no experience to draw from. So
Well, that makes sense.
That's pretty much what I'd have to write.
Do you have to put slot A into tab B?
I think I might have made a joke about that.
Oh
earlier.
no.
I
Oh, you
don't.
didn't.
I do not remember, but it sounds like I might have.
The ceiling's too low, the floor is something to do, and what to do. It makes me so mad!
Oh
Everything's
my
going-
gosh. No, if you want a decent sex story, one of Dave Barry's articles is so good. I think he mentioned something at one point about a passion persimmon or something. Oh, and I think he used the expression giant knockwurst of love.
Wow. Well, okay.
Hey! To be calm, you little greedy breath! The pasta puns are reserved purely for the Mario cartoons!
Pasta. What is this? Him completely freezing in time.
He has to shout at you. And now's the sad part of Wiggler's life, where once Wiggler shrinks down, Wiggler ends up falling through the grating because Wiggler's no longer big enough to fit in its own house. Oh, at least it landed on solid ground this time! Usually when I kill off Wiggler, it ends up landing in the abyss.
Snuggly Squid. You should have used a more ridiculous euphemism like hoo-ha.
Wow! Donkey Kong.
Jade's fanfic, you're welcome to read it on air. That sounds like a bad idea. My Immortal joke. Oh, that's freaking a My Immortal joke.
Watch out down below! Here it comes from down a slab.
I try to pretend my immortal doesn't exist. And I
But
do
it
that
is
by
in
never
fact
reading a single passage from it unless forced.
I think if I did have all my old writing stuff, it would be on my external drive,
Okay, here's my
which is not plugged in.
here's my fate acronym.
I like it. He spelled his name wrong though.
Ah! It's
Just
like
an L.
feels me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you almost killed Mario there.
I mean, that wouldn't exactly be any different than usual.
Feels aim.
I kind of wonder what the heck that name actually its meaning is from because,
Sounds French.
well, yeah, it's very French. It's the French words. It's the French words for boy and love. So,
Really?
I'm not really sure what to think about it.
Reggie Boy Love.
Yeah.
Well, that's. I guess that's not very much different than having the last name Strangelove.
Yeah.
Dr. Strangelove.
There was a character in Metal Gear called Dr. Strange.
Back to, for fuck's sakes! Turn around!
Forget A upon the E-Hydra's back. Get upon the Hydra's back.
It's Kingdom Hearts 2, right?
Yes.
I don't remember that at all.
Just
I never
remember
played-
that since Snuggly's a squid, she can bite your dick off. What?
Ceiling D, please calm yourself.
That wouldn't fit in a sexy story. Well, you'd be surprised.
It depends on your definition of sexy.
There sure are a lot of different preferences in the world.
That's why it's best to have
Yes,
see
indeed.
the walls. See the walls.
See though,
See those.
For heck's
walls
sakes,
that
Mario,
no
it's just a
matter what
long
you do-
jump! It's just a long jump, Mario, just do it! Ah!
just burning rangers.
It's not a long jump, it's a log jump.
It's a log jump. Cyan is hearing me having fun and wishes to investigate. Is that how you're supposed to get up there? No,
Jump!
it's not. Not even a little bit.
That's the one you're supposed to blind fire with the cannon at.
Yeah,
Well,
so
that's
it's
even
not
worse.
even better.
This
I'm so
one,
hungry right now. Like really. I hope dinner is soon.
that method at least makes sure you hit the freaking star, but apparently doing a long jump off of that log is a lot more finicky than at first it seems.
A log jump.
So attempting half this crap is allowing me to understand how insane Mario 64 speedrunners are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Mario's controls, combined with Lakitu, are just like, no wonder they have to do it purely on muscle memory, because there's not a whole lot of getting any better at this game. Because with how much flailing it takes just to get Mario to do a freaking side flip in this game. Mario! Mario, do the side flip! There you go!
You know what's weird that's not related to Mario at all?
Shia LaBeouf.
Well, probably, but I find myself thinking, wait, how did we get to this topic a lot of the times? Or like, how did my train of thought get there? And then I actually remember how it happened, and I'm like,
That's
oh.
fun.
I feel like that's, I don't know.
I feel
No,
like
it's-
lately when I'm lying in bed, my brain will just have random images that pop in out of nowhere.
Are they sexy images?
No, they're just
Cat
perplexing.
pictures?
No, it's
Are
like
they
no, it's not.
sexing?
It's not. It's not even. It's just bizarre. Like I got like an owl in a wizard's robe or something. It's just.
That seems reasonable.
I think of like a creature or situation that it just like falls out of my head and I don't know where it came from. It didn't used to happen. It's a new thing.
Whoops.
Why are you questioning about Chompy?
Chompy may or may not be real.
It's
It's hard
true.
to say.
You know what's not real right now?
We haven't done enough research into the existence of Chompy.
What's not real about me for right now is food. I hope food becomes real soon.
I have lots to eat before I start streaming. It's
The
good for
food
the
was
soul.
inside you this whole time.
No, that's the point. The food's not inside me. The food needs to be inside me.
Yahoo!
Yeah, in my belly.
So the reason why I always seem to go the mole route for getting up this freaking mountain is because the alternative is rolling that log, which seems like a terrible idea at all times. You know, if Mario would ever actually manage to do a side flip, instead of just doing a really wide car circle.
You said mole and mountain in the same sentence, so now I have the minecart music in my head. Mario RPG.
Yes.
I'm a pair of twins. Horizontal depression of blocks. What? Oh, what they mean is bouncing a block from the side like in Mario 3. Yeah, you can't do that.
There we go. Okay.
How stupid are players?
Monkey. Monkey. Come here. Come here, you little bastard.
How do you correctly jump off of note blocks? We can all agree that note blocks in Mario Maker are a travesty.
Gonna get this little bastard. Nintendo's obsession with making you catch small animals started right here. Hey, get down where I can actually grab you. You're
At
on
least
a
the star bunnies are really cute.
You're on a slit, you little bastard!
That,
They are.
No!
what is this guy even doing?
I can't get him, but he's there. He's laid my weakness.
That monkey has made you suffer.
Okay, I'd like this time you're doing side flips, and I want you to just do a regular jump. Monkey, are you gonna be able to get off of there, or are you stuck? Are you stuck in a place where I can't get you? Is that what's going on right now?
Wait for him to jump, then grab him on the other side, apparently.
Well,
So-
right now he's a little bit stuck.
Cross over to the land of the dead.
Just press the button that takes you into the Deadland.
Yeah. And then suplex the monkey.
The monkey is officially stuck. There's nothing I can do about it. The monkey is stuck. I can't get that star. Let's go get this one instead.
I'm not sure if this is a reference or not.
What?
As you catch sight of Nashi, you cannot help but wonder if you're about to have a bad time. Here we go.
Well, it's a recent patch, so probably.
It's just a writer looking for a quick fix. He's like, ah, yeah, inject those words into my script, baby.
This is the best line in the game.
It's pretty good. The way those
I forgot about this.
the way those arrows move is kind of creepy and cool. Oh yeah, that is our ritual to summon Bandana Stan is to talk about lewd things. It usually works.
Well,
60%
he-
of the time it works. 100% of the time.
well, Stan did send me a message on Discord around that time, so it only kind of worked.
Okay, let's see if we can monkey this time.
Mysterious mountainside.
I completely forgot that that slide existed,
What?
because I rarely have played the later half of this game.
Yeah, the latter half of this game isn't that great. Although this world and Tiny Hudge Land are kind of okay. All the mountain stages are pretty fine.
Duh.
They're horrible to navigate, though.
I was watching old Homestar things today.
Sounds like a good use of time.
Yes.
Why doesn't the moles give you money? Are they too deep in the mob and they have no?
You have to smack enough of them, and they'll give you one up instead.
Oh.
Basically, you have to play whack-a-mole. Yeah, every now and then, females will happen. It's for like 20 minutes, and then I'll go do something else.
Wait, what? When will I join the chat people Discord group? I won't, because most of you suck. Ha ha ha!
Oh, that was blunt.
Hey monkey, you actually gonna jump?
That's
See,
not
I'm harsh
entire.
towards them, but that was just directly terrible.
Yeah.
Hey
Whoa!
Mario, stop like reversing your brakes and actually. Okay, you can just get him while he's just
What is
staying
this
there.
monkey doing?
He was just kind of stuck, so I took that opportunity to punch him in the back of the head.
Punch him in the ass. Ukiki, I was only teasing.
I am slightly sorry for saying that, but only a little bit.
Wait a minute. Is he actually? Oh.
Ceiling D knows how to respond to that.
I
Ceiling
think so.
D.
Everyone is equally terrible in
He
their
should
own
pull
way.
out a gigantic freaking key and what? Yeah, something definitely is happening down there.
Like 2, you
Oh.
are officially.
Oh my god, it's fall damage.
Chompy, did you get that one experience item from like the Hall of the Novice stuff that they added?
Yeah.
Benevis.
Wait, they only just now added something for beginners.
It's like
Well-
tutorial town
Yeah.
for dungeon.
They figured that
Nobody
Yeah,
does
maybe
guild
they-
tests. We have to do something.
I did some
they
guild
figured
tests.
that learning by doing was like so they were like, let's have a tutorial for realsies.
The first healer one is avoid AoEs.
It's the first tank one too. I think that's the first for everybody.
I'm
Like,
not doing
don't
it
get
yet
hit, you dingus.
because I need to get a haircut first.
Man,
I understand.
don't just walk off the cliff, Babon! You had so much to live for! I had to throw you and get a single coin! He didn't want to live anymore. Decided the pit was better for him. Oh no! Oh no! Mario! 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 Mario?
Oh god, of anything to reference that damn D&D gazebo.
Oh
Seriously?
man, the gazebo is the
Yep.
best.
What
What?
won't they reference?
That was definitely protest.
I don't have anything against the
The
gazebo.
gazebo
it's
is
just-
still one of my 2 favorite D&D stories.
Was the other one the suplexing a dragon? The
No. My other favorite is Lord Barrington.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
the bear. Was it a bear with high charisma or stealth?
Bluff.
Charisma and bluff.
Both.
A bluff and disguise, I'm pretty sure.
So he was
Yeah.
like, he just bluffed his way into everything, and
The one person who rolled high enough to actually be able to perceive he was actually a bear proceeded to get a bad roll and was thrown out of the party.
because it's like, sorry, Lord Barrington, it won't happen again. We got that rapscallion.
Cat Mario is in a much later game. Please calm your cats.
What? We like making cat noises at each other.
I just
This
like
is
making
weird.
cat noises. Whether they are desired or not.
Cat noises are fun, but they should be used in moderation.
This was moderation. That was the first time in hours.
Yes, I know, but like more moderation, like one cat noise
Oh,
per
no.
day. You have to.
I stepped into a bad neighborhood.
What are you
You
playing?
stepped into
anyway?
a Brock neighborhood.
Yes, I did. There are chickens. It's bad.
Did you get silver cuckold?
No golden.
Nausea box.
Like that?
Nausea box. That's a name.
I'm gonna do the safe thing and go get the easier red coins that don't involve possible death first, so I can get this 100 coins.
Yeah.
Hey, no,
Oh yeah, I forgot about how one of the classes of helmet in FF14 is Elmo. So you
What?
have items that are named like Reinforced Mithril Elmo.
Yeah, I get stuck with a lot of those because that's the generic Knights of Old helmet that you can't really see very much.
Yeah.
I need to do more progression so I can get helmets that look cool.
Thank you
The
now.
freaking Void Arc tank helmet is so cool.
I have good-looking helmets for my crafting classes.
Guess what?
Yeah.
We can do Void Arc like a heap of times.
Yay!
Because we don't have weekly cap anymore.
Oh, you don't have to be like, well, I'm only allowed to roll on one item per week, so...
Well, and I'm not sure about the items, but
Where that
I know.
star spawned.
the weekly Marchi farthing you can just get as many times as you want.
Welcome
I'm
to
assuming the cat's
Elmo's
completely
Elmo World.
Cap.
This place is
I don't mind.
freaking scary, just saying. Mario, please stop rebounding off of things and actually get. Mario,
Snuggly Squid is
Mario!
now telling D&D stories.
Mario.
And you know, this NPC is like a spitting image, almost of Ramza, but not.
Get up there, Mario. Jesus.
Does that mean that they have like shorts that
Well, no, they're not
Very
wearing the
close.
same clothes, but
they're not
like-
wearing
like
the ass
similar hair.
shorts?
Read Snuggly Squid's story about Wizard trying a desperation.
Wizard kick!
Oh wait, they added more hairstyles again?
Yeah. The FF Type 0 main
You
character
can
hairstyles.
have drill hair, there's a pompadour for men. It's
Pompadour
not much of a pompadour, but I was wearing pompadours before it was cool, so...
Pompadour for men.
Your pompadour is already available to men.
Oh right, I keep forgetting. Are you
Yes.
sure? Maybe they were just manly women.
No. I'm sure.
You're that in some
Character
ways,
Blade
huh?
doesn't like.
Kablurk? I don't think Chompy's manly. She's doodly.
Yeah.
Yeah, doodling's a good word.
Godfrey's winter attire is silly.
Oh god!
Is there fur lining on his
No,
underwear?
it's
Like, I want
he
to
did have a big fur coat covering everything and fur gloves and fur boots, but now it's just the fur gloves, fur boots, and that weird the white half tux thing.
The camera angles in this game just make me depressed. It is like
It's just... But it looks like you just deliberately pointed the camera away from the jump.
That's the way Lakitu wanted to point. That's all I got. Ah, there we go. I knew one of those was a super secret. Wait, this isn't even a useful teleport. This is just how you get down to the cannon. So that's actually a necessary teleport if you don't do that long jump in it. So that 6th star requires you to find a teleport point. Okay, you don't. I think there's a wind current as well. So a bunch of stuff that you can't actually see. To get to the cannon, to fire blindly at the star because you need to either be really good at aiming or hope for the best. So I think I'll take my long jumping off the log strategy. Mario, you have never made much sense in this game, Mario. This much I have full memories of.
Why are all my favorite streamers doing it now?
What?
Oh, streaming. That's
Oh.
confusing. It's confusing. And then see what it says. There's a
spinning
thing
turtle
called
in the
birds
sky.
and the bees. Wahoo, wahoo.
The hilarious thing is you spin with the turtle.
Yes. Oh yeah, I saw a gif of that.
Once I was 1v1ing a werewolf. So you just like stabbed him with your femur or something. Alright, let's see what caused the squawk. Although
Ah! Oh! Well, back to start. So, the block that spawns for the waterfall is very off-center.
sorry, I'd be half asleep.
That sounds like what Pink was typing like the other day.
No, I'm pretty sure I was typing worse.
Well, it approaches that territory, sort of, slightly.
My typing was atrocious that day. I apologize for anybody trying to read it.
I know
The
it's not
human
about-
brain is a powerful thing.
We ended up having some fun surges involving sentient shadows to make obscene gestures. Water turning to brine for learning how to read, and permanent insomnia. Permanent insomnia kills your target with insanity after like 5 days. Cast fists.
No, you didn't think about it, monkey.
I love that one.
Once a member of our group who was psychic used the SP on a tied up person to see if he's the guy tied up. Excuse me, are you in distress? Do you like it?
Sometimes people just want to use their powers when it's completely stupid.
Hey, you mean it had a point? It could have been an illusion.
He could have been a guy tied up mimic.
It could have been, you know, the enemies being
That's
trapped
right.
by
I
having
think there are
somebody tied
like
up.
rope mimics.
There's the chair was a mimic and it was luring you with another person.
I always like the idea of non-standard mimics.
I love how I can't see that freaking block, by the way. I just
Like
said,
that thing that's like the growing numerical list of things that one person is no longer allowed to do in D&D sessions.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Just imagine like a spoon mimic, like you're having cereal and the spoon starts bopping you in the nose or something.
Or even the cereal is the mimic.
No. Okay.
I think my favorite is always like buildings as mimics.
Yeah, there are entire building mimics.
Tax office mimic.
Talking about mimics just reminds me of how freaking annoying Ditto is in Super Mystery Dungeon.
No, wait, I have a better idea. DMV mimic.
God.
They just make you wait in it for a long time. You're being psychically digested by the DMV mimic. And then, like, when it's discovered, it just drives off. The whole building just drives away.
this freaking secret star. I remember this one. Remember that I really should go activate the cannon when I get the chance.
I'll activate your cannon, baby. It's question mark.
Last I checked, it's supposed to be the guy that has the cannon. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, I don't know. Cannon could be shorthand for bazongas. I mean, there would need to be 2 cannon.
That's more like trying to make a reference to the double-barreled shotgun or something.
This place is an asshole, says Taco Popper.
Wait, what?
The Taco Popper says, this place is an asshole. I like that phrase.
Oh. About
We're like the opposite of one, since it's all spread out. Wait.
Boy, that just made it sound worse.
I
That's
thought
just
you were going
uncomfortable.
with like it's the opposite of one because it's in the sky or something. Like asses are firmly grounded.
No, they aren't. It's kind of attached to things.
Well, yeah, but they're not floating freely in the air.
Extensively and freely in the sky with your
Well,
ass.
if you're in an airplane.
Well, no, it's still not free. It's attached to several things. I'm talking about like
Asses.
disembodied butts.
Asses are parasites.
Weren't there like poles and other things there? Where'd they go?
So you've got disembodied butts. You've also got disembodied people.
Just
Oh wow. Well done.
That's really good.
Falcon's Nest is a lag fest.
Does that mean I should go tweet that immediately again?
link me to your Twitter because
Go
I
for
haven't
it.
visited it yet on your, and I'm too lazy to search.
Wait, what?
Hat!
Oh.
Hat! Where'd you go, Hat? Hat, I need you! I need you, Hat!
Oh, food. I'm time to eat.
Okay.
Okay, that's a pretty quick story. Once we found a magical artifact that gives whoever carries it a huge charisma bonus at the cost of having to sing everything they say. We gave it to our horse. So we had an amazingly pretty singing horse.
Wow, it's just like my favorite cartoons.
Can't remember. There it is! We must go get the last red coin! Nosedive! Oh, look at that bad Skybox looping. That freaking one. Crazy. Well, it's time to go on the clock! Fear me, for it is time to die many times. Is this freaking line.
It's a cool stage.
This music will haunt your soul.
Caffeine. Be right back.
Okay.
I still like replacing all of the notes in that music with vulgar language.
Mario!
Yes,
Huh?
Mario is my swear word of choice.
How did you fail that so badly, Mario? All you had to do was jump the small gap. It was just a small gap.
Jump the small gap sounds like a translated level from a VIP ROM pack.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love Neo Vic as bad as the fight was. I
am Neo Vipteth. Mario! Mario! Get up there! Why are you so incompetent? Mario, stop hitting your head! Mario! Please!
You need to make a compromise with Mario.
problems. He's gotta sort him out. There we go.
Wasn't so hard.
Yeah, I had to stop doing side flips because he keeps like hitting his head way off of the platform and it's causing him not to be able to do anything.
How much the beef steak?
So much beefsteak. Woohoo! The pit and the pendulums. Well, we've unleashed this. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the gag. As we get to colder and colder places, Godbert is wearing less and less.
Perfect.
Sounds perfect.
Oh, I think I have the clock in slow-mo now. Oh yeah, it's definitely in slow-mo. The clock has more than just a start and a stop. It also has the easy mode.
Or the fast speed, obviously.
I think that's the 9, if I'm not mistaken.
I think someone said it was the 6. They said that the 6 is the only way to play this stage.
Sounds like it then.
So I assume that that means it's the hardest version.
Did you make it at least this high? Please accept this one up. You'll need it.
Some weird piercing.
Well, it could just be me.
No, it's one of those. I can't tell if this is tinnitus or something coming through this headset.
Take the headset off.
But it fades in and out already.
Okay,
Well,
let's-
tinnitus is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
That's my contribution.
I'm going in with the 6!
Watch your 6.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that much worse than regular speed. Whoa! This stream may be hard on the ears.
Yeah.
Put that out there.
Well, you made a good attempt.
Yeah! I tried to do that whole jumping thing, but Mario's belly slide is really unreliable in this game. It's a great way to get yourself hurt.
Reliable enough that if you practice, you can make use of it.
Yes.
Like Sonic Adventures 2's homing AI.
Oh yeah. Da-da-da-da-da! Blocks.
Blocked.
How are you getting catted? That almost sounded
I think this avoid the AoEs thing is a little bit less, wait, what? Okay. A little bit less, good at teaching it when you don't have to kill anything. You can just run in circles the whole time.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a later one.
Maybe.
It's for teaching you one little piece at a time. Do each of these one simple thing. Now do them all.
I guess.
It's not gonna start heal DPS dodge AoE.
Also, I really appreciate that the tank one includes, don't let the healer get hit by AoEs from the thing you're pulling around, you idiot.
my bad!
Are you running in circles just to demonstrate how Mario can't turn?
Well, that's a good emphasis, but at the same time, it's because I needed this hand. This is why I was trying to get up here with the 6, because this would move a lot faster. Unfortunately, we're here at regular speed, and this hand takes a while.
Heal and ally is the second one.
Yeah. I think the second and third ones for tanks are do a 2-hit combo, and do a 2-hit combo, but on something that's actually attacking.
Gentleman Yeti.
Soothing wind of restoration. I like how they have the FF2 remix for these.
Yeah.
Oh man, that song.
That's not it at all.
That's FF1.
Yeah.
I mean, as good as FF1 is,
That is still FF1.
Yeah, I know. What? Do it again! Hate this world! Also, FF1 just happens to be like the battle theme I can remember because I really liked it, and I got to listen to it a whole lot when I played the 2VA remake.
Yeah. I played that game a lot.
I played that
I just
game.
wish we got the updated 3DS remake.
Well, you can just get the PSP version.
Any... Are people still like hypothesizing? Yeah. I'm just looking at the chat right now and I'm just kind of being like, wait, shouldn't that have been like years ago?
Do people not realize Pink and Chompy is real?
What? This freaking world! I mean, how many times do I have to say she's the best to get the point across? Yeah, Chubby X Every Girl's a bit more accurate. She really likes the ladies! Back to start!
That's a good battle cry. But are we really surprised people don't realize that Pink and Chompy are something when they don't realize that Kit and I are different people?
That's the point.
I mean, heal multiple allies? Wow!
That sounds difficult, says Papyrus.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
you
still do.
almost turned into Papyrus.
I know.
I love it.
I can't help it.
Wow!
Now, if there were any, like, romantic pairing things people didn't realize yet, I wouldn't be surprised if Stan and I was not a thing people realized because Stan's not usually around in the stream.
It's true. And a lot of people are following on Twitter, so, you know.
If they looked at Twitter, they would know.
Oh, God, would they ever!
Well, I
mean-
haven't said much recently.
Avalanche of heart.
Excuse me. Are you asking me to sing "Oh Canada"? I mean, really now.
Or Papyrus's theme.
She chooses Skeleton Legions over Canadian Legions. I can maybe get behind this because Papyrus is pretty awesome.
I love him.
Sex acapella.
I have burst into that a couple of times before.
Well, it is the perfect song for a lot of occasions.
Oh yeah.
I know I've burst into that while playing freaking League
All
of
you
Legends.
need to do it as something incredibly stupid that's happening in gameplay.
Yeah,
I remember that one time in my Symphony of the Night LP when I got the Chris diagram and started singing Bob on Battlefield while destroying everything.
This is the musical stream episode.
I will probably record more soon. I am still recovering from illness. And I don't mean mental illness this time.
Oh my god, not again! He hates this level!
Is this more sinuses being terrible?
It was kind of a cold sinus thing that's been going around. So yeah.
Ah!
So bad that the dentist didn't want to see me until it was over.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I have a dentist appointment like tomorrow, but I was supposed to go in early if like the temporary crown on one of my teeth chipped off, and it did. But like it's not completely broken, so. Okay. Apparently my dinner is ready.
Go get the
I'm
food.
so excited. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Oh my god, finally!
God.
It's at the one that's like
I hope
8
they
miles
find
away, so I'm not walking.
I think Stan also has a doctor's appointment soon.
God,
Well, I guess.
six, no! Jesus
I-
freaking goddamn!
I guess Stan hasn't been talking about stuff too much to anyone else. Which,
I heard about getting crushed, and I'm like, you should probably not be crushed.
yeah, Stan is like super worried about bothering anyone about anything. So,
What if I said that bothered me?
You should employ
Stan would
that
probably
tactic.
have a heart attack.
I know.
I
Stan is-
understand the feeling of feeling bothered about doing anything ever.
Oh my god!
Well, if anyone wanted to make a sound bank of pink streams, this stream's a good choice for that.
Maybe you should try not rushing it.
No, what the?
Alright, I will be back.
Okay, I've changed my opinion. I am now on the going to get a game over here team.
Such faith in my abilities.
Well, I thought you could do it, but then I see what you keep doing, and I don't think you can do it.
I can do this!
I think it'll take you.
What are you trying to do actually before it comes
I
um,
know!
tick clock talk.
So you'll watch your game over before she gets all the stars.
Hmm.
She's got 19 lives.
Yeah. Well, she had like 30.
Rainbow Ride's not as bad as this.
I think Rainbow Ride's worse, to be honest. Never had a problem with TikTok clock though.
My problem with this stage is it's basically fully vertical, so I keep on slipping off of platforms, and then I had to redo 3/4 of the stage because I slipped off a platform. That's what's causing me some ire right now. And there's this freaking jump, which is interesting. There we go. I just wish there wasn't a star at the very freaking top of the clock that you need to have the clock moving for. This is the one that always has given me the most trouble, and yet I still need to get 100 coins in this mess. Which, I don't remember very many of the big coin locations other than that one big coin switch. Oh god, dealing with these platforms with the clock going. Let's just be careful, and there we go. You know, that thing I hadn't been doing in a while.
It's fun-annoying.
The worst thing about having more Hildebrand quests is now we're at the point where we have to do it sequentially as they come out and wait for them
yeah.
by each patch.
At least we get... There's gonna be teaser videos still at the end of each part, right?
I don't know, we'll see.
I sure hope so. I still need to...
Finish the original one.
Yeah, I really need his gentlemanly pose.
We'll just say and we can do the damn stuff.
Because I keep forgetting that I need it.
You know what you also need?
Whales.
You get 60 man whales.
Yeah, I forgot to get throw too.
Hmm?
The emote to throw a snowball or a nothing.
You haven't seen Snowman Quest yet. You have to experience Snowman Quest.
I'm sorry, it was just hidden among a group of them I didn't do.
Yeah, there's a lot in that freaking place. I jumped off the observatory so many times.
Yes, we get preview for next time.
Yay!
Next time on FF14.
God, the Hildebrand stuff is so good.
Help! I like the game more than I should. Not again!
Okay,
The
not an
only
act.
one who knows how much you should like something is you.
I mean, it's true. I'm happy I like it though. Someday, maybe we can have hosts. Someday. There'll be places for clock people eventually.
Who's?
Yes.
Who's?
And if by some freak miracle you can get personal housing, that'd be hilarious.
Well, we'll probably have enough in the company chest for hosting whenever the new districts show up. Well, we might not have to. It depends how many there are.
I say that the Ishgard district is probably our best bet.
That sucks! Ah,
What? Yeah.
for fuck's sake, game! What was that?
Look, I'm pretty sure Uldar is the most popular of the three current, so you're gonna have to let go.
We can do it, I believe.
If honestly, the first one that comes up we take. I don't think we can risk anything else.
Not lavender beds.
If Lavender Beds pops up, I think that getting the stables and the garden and the house and the airship will be worth being in Lavender Beds.
I don't know. This guy sucks quite a lot.
A, we weren't even talking about Ishgard at that point. B, you haven't been there.
I haven't. I'll take a look at it, and there'll probably be a reason why Shelby doesn't like it very much.
You've never voiced dislike for Ishgard before.
I mildly dislike Ishgard, but I really, really like their inn, and the main city's pretty cool.
Exactly. And Ishgard actually kind of gets better after the story. Yeah.
I have a very
Yeah, I
big...
kind of thought it might. I thought, the story might go in places such as things that actually get better.
Yes, so the terrible parts of Ishgard are the parts we're against in the story anyway, so I don't think it's a valid complaint.
Man, it has such a bad first example with the freaking Highlands and them being awful.
Yeah,
Oh,
but then it
I-
has a really good example.
There's
It's
plenty of
Worshipfont.
Oh, horse fun. It's like, yes, I understand my
Japanese
people are...
translation. Worshipfont, best Worshipfont.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, I understand my people are basically idiots.
In the Japanese translation, he has a raging boner for the main character.
Dear.
That's not even an exaggeration.
It's really not. I mean, he's very floopy about it, but
It's like you, yes, you.
I kind of spaced out there, so I'm not sure what I just came back to.
Mike, I can't protect the Russian skies. I'm not Zangief.
oh, I was just talking about a character that in the Japanese translation has, you know, major, really into the main character of FF14.
In what now? Oh.
It's like, yes, you wanted a husband, right? I can be your husband.
Best husband. Also, I'd just like to add, for posterity, Estinian is pretty awesome, and I like him.
No! What the? Freaking game, man! Mario's slipperiness does not work in this place! Lakitu, I need to be able to see! Whoa! Mission is overrated. Think I can make that jump? Okay.
So, Pink, you gonna start speedrunning this game?
God, no! Sunshine would be something I'd actually have some interest in. I can control that Mario. But this Mario's on things.
Can't control the hitboxes of signposts.
Oh god, the signposts. The ways in which they trip me up in that game is kind of hilarious. I'm sad, kids missed like all of this nonsense.
Shut up!
There you are!
What nonsense have we been doing?
I've been dying.
Squealing noises.
Horrible squealing noises and me dying in every conceivable fashion because freaking TikTok clock.
Yet you seem to have more lives than before.
Pink is performing
Oh, no,
operation and will be shut down.
I definitely have less. This place makes me very nervous all over every single pore. Don't question that.
Questioning. C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me.
God. Okay. I can't! Lakitu, I need to be able to see!
Lights down the drain.
I think it's funny though. This is like one of the only games where you can blame the camera on an individual.
It's like, I need to be able to frickin' see, Lakitu! It's an important, useful tool when trying to not die. Oh god. See, here goes the scariest part, because now I have to go back down. And I just realized the clock is freaking moving. But I need to do the favorite coin star. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not my happy face.
Sound like you're smiling.
I am nervously optimistic on my chances for survival. I just wish I could freaking see.
What
No!
does that mean? What sight?
I thought it was in first person mode. Oh my god.
I'm going to link this for Chompy's benefit.
I can't see even one damn stupid little thing. I gotta see. I need one more coin. Oh god.
This is why you always rotate the camera after every change.
Oh my god.
Rotate your cameras for your own safety.
That's good enough. Let's get down to this bottom of the shaft and get some more coins. Oh my god, where will I take 100th coin? Christ! Touch that star! And now we gotta figure out what the heck we're gonna do about the A-Red coins. Cause this,
Just gather them?
this time is not supposed to be moving for this coin. That's why it's called stop time for red coins. This ain't supposed to be going on right now.
Well, jump off a cliff?
I mean, I could do
I mean,
that.
you'll do that anyway, but... You know.
I mean, that's pretty much accurate.
Oh my gosh, why is my stomach making the rain sounds? Name.
Clever man Mike.
What's Mike doing?
He added an addendum to the post, to the kit, the link.
It says 2 hours in character creator, and it makes an anime waifu that looks decent, that looks like normal from the front, but from the side looks like a goblin. And then Mike said make that 4 hours, and then put a blank name, like,
Prompt.
yeah, don't the speedrunners pull this like with a clock in full motion for some freaking reason, just because they can, or because it's easier to?
How so they don't have to wait for the 12 to show up? And I'm gonna freaking try this.
Hey, you got a bunch of them.
It's like, that went reasonably well.
Well, hi. I really want high quality chocolate stuff.
Oh, did you not get any of the weird Valentine's Day stuff?
That would involve going places,
Oh,
and it's not the kind of stuff I feel like having right now anyway.
I had some decent dark chocolate, but it was like 70% dark, which starts to get really like
Tart.
bitter.
yeah.
Pain. Scuffle. Nice. You got some coin. Have a star.
That is really high up there.
Oh. Oh.
That is really high up there.
Then why is the freaking star pad down there? What is this bullshit?
Freaking, I think I can do something like this. I just need to do it right at the exact timing that would result in profit. You know what? Let's go heal up, and I'll see if I can attack it from a different angle.
Attack red coins from a new angle.
Skies?
To the skies.
I love that that's actually one of the star names in this game. To the skies.
Stardate. Oh, whoops, I just searched for Smash. Oh, but there it is anyway. There's a Reddit just called Smash. That's kind of scary. It's probably about breaking things.
Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna get on this one while it's rotating. We're just gonna slip and slide into the star. Oh crap! I can't tell where the fuck it is! Perspective!
Oh, 3D.
Lakitu! I need to be able to find out where that star is!
Ah, yeah.
At least in Mario Galaxy 2, when I had to figure out the perspective of those green stars, I could calculate it. In this, I can't. I had to kind of just guesstimate. I think I was too far away last time, so this time if I do something like... Holy shit! Warning! That is not the recommended way to get the 8-red coin star in this particular world. Oh, that was a disaster! Now I just go to Rainbow Ride! Mario's quivering in fear in the pit for Rainbow Ride. I'm gonna try this stupid trick I always see once. Yep, that's what I expected to happen. Because that jump looks kind of tight when I see speedrunners do it, so let's not do it that way. Let's do my alternative shortcut way. The much safer, slightly less fast shortcut. There we go. Lakitu, get out of here. I can ride my magic carpet. I can understand rage quitting at this place. Rainbow Ride is a horrible place. It's all about making you hate your life. Do terrible things to you. And Lakitu is just laying in wait. Exactly.
I love watching things just appear in draw distance.
Yeah, we're getting some pretty good old 3D this stream, aren't we? Never understand how I train myself to speaking contractions but not writing contractions. This is one of the only worlds where you can freely rotate with Lakitu for quite a bit of it.
Oh man, this is a funny compilation.
But now it's a diagonal block! Okay. Here we go!
No, look at old Garuda.
Okay, looking at things, and continue. Yeah, Rainbow Ride's not particularly exciting. It's a lot of standing around, waiting for the ride of rainbows.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I was at the end of the Rainbow Ride. You found me.
Well, freaking TikTok clock is done.
What is that? That person looks like they have a book attached to a partisan or something.
Yeah, there's some weird looking axes.
That's an axe?
Yeah, that's an axe.
It looks like several other things.
I haven't gotten any axes that I would describe as pretty yet.
Man, axes are such a beautiful weapon. They're so unrepresented.
I do appreciate that I'm a freaking tank who doesn't need no stinking shield or anything like that. It's just gonna have a giant frickin' axe and that's good enough.
Giant axe and giant health bar.
Yep. Don't need nothing else.
That guy in Fire Emblem who yells about justice uses an axe. Fun fact.
justice! Tastes like
Well,
breakfast.
axe is the main part of the Fire Emblem. It's a main part of the Fire Emblem weapon triangle. Not that you'd ever know that from playing Smash Brothers, because every single Fire Emblem Smash character has a sword. Even the one that just uses their arms as lance. Why do they need a sword?
This here is a house.
Even the spellcaster has a sword also. And Robin isn't even one of like the main characters that has a special sword that has unlimited uses or anything.
So if anybody asks about Mario 64 no damage, my answer is gonna be
Okay, but how do you say that if you had to type your answer?
well, it would start off with a pfft, and then go into a ha-ha, and then it would be an all caps and then a couple of
Okay.
I mean, after all, I know how to voice act laughter.
Anyway, there should have been.
She's put a lot of thought into this.
They should have put one of the Pegasus Knights in Smash Bros. Obviously, including like then you'd have a Lance character and a character that's also riding a flying horse at all times. Press B to horse.
A freaking fireplace really wants to kill you. There's a callback. Coins amassed in a maze! No, I'm gonna go do this one instead. Press X
I
to
don't
chase.
even remember what that was.
Azumanga Daio's screen catch, or eye catch.
Yeah. I used it in
Alright.
some of my LPs for some reason.
Pokemon Gold!
I think I did it in Dragon Warrior Monsters also.
I mean, I have 114 stars, Sekimenki. I think we're gonna 100% this video game.
No, get 119 and then stop.
The legendary classic that defined shooters for years to come.
Which game were we being sarcastic about?
Splatoon. It just says womb instead of doom. It just has poorly drawn everything. Which is great.
Oh, Splatoon. I'll give Nintendo some credit. They did a good job. It just wasn't a great job. It was a good job.
That's what the next game's for, I guess.
Yeah, they experimented. Let's see if they'll understand that it was popular and fix a few things. Mostly netcode. Please fix the netcode.
Well, Nintendo's been trying to fix netcode.
Oh my gosh, this art book though.
Well, I
We
have
need
to
to
give
the
them
crystal
credit
telescope.
that the Pokemon certainly got better since I can use it more.
I want that art book.
What the? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We are perfectly 100% totally fine. What? This is a world that makes you feel like you're moving a little bit. This is one thing about Rainbow Ride. You're actually a little bit more free to make use of Mario's movement than in TikTok Clock. You feel a little bit less. Yeah, it's a little bit more open, it's a little bit more horizontal. So the world is less of a terrifying place. And well, this, on the other hand, is just trying to figure out when Mario can and cannot press the jump button and actually get him to respond.
Mario, please respond.
The netcode in Monster Hunter 3U and 4U is bad, I guess, but that's not like Nintendo first-party netcode.
Not only only that, but it's like really easy to code where they don't really sync up very much.
It's fast and loose.
Yeah, the thing about Splatoon is a lot of the issues could be avoided if we could do regional matchmaking. But I think they were too afraid that if they did that, they wouldn't have enough players on all modes at all times.
Unfortunately,
Because
they
they
never
weren't-
actually fixed it.
Yeah. It's so sad. Splatoon and Smash are feature complete now. Now all we have to do is stare at Super Mario Maker until they finish adding freaking sprites in, and then they're like, yeah, we're done now. No, so much potential.
Wall kicks will work.
Are we still playing this game? 4 more stars to go.
I mean, I'm still having fun, even with all my Mario screaming.
Beep, 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 beep.
What? Let me, Help! I'm trapped in a 3D realm!
Oh no, the first opponent in the final healing tutorial exercise is a dodo.
You have to heal him? He's
No,
your...
I have to heal other people who are fighting the dodo.
No, not dodos. Fiendish birds of the Lunosian farmlands!
Yeah, it is in Lenosha.
Known for their horrible buzzing around a lighthouse!
What is it with...
Dodos don't fly.
What is it with I hate the gaming trends today. Survive 'em ups, sandbox 'em ups, visual...
I thought you were saying that in response to dodos for a second.
No. Visual novel 'em ups.
Someone make a roguelike visual novel.
They did. It's called, well,
Long
okay,
Live
that
the
didn't
Queen.
have... I was gonna say that, but it doesn't have variants.
It has lots of varied ways to kill you, but
Oh, the best. That would be the best, a procedurally generated visual novel. It would be like one of those, text spewers that...
That exists already.
Oh,
A
man.
visual novel created by Markovian text chains. I think they said they put in like, yeah, it is. They put in like the script of like 1 page of a Charles Dickens book and then the script of another visual novel.
Call me Ishmael, your animal wife. Blinks her eyes fetchingly.
And it's just completely random, and they say that it simulates dating a lot better because sometimes you don't even know why things went right, they just did.
I should LP that.
That just reminds me of the quizzes that you'd do in some of the Shin Megami Tensei things.
Hey,
Oh,
Mario,
God.
And they're
Mario
just
has, Mario has a shadow in the sky, by the way. You can see a shadow on the skybox on the way down.
You can like try to kiss up to them, but it seems like it's all completely random.
Yeah.
Welcome to this game, which is a sandbox now.
That makes me want to load up Revelations the Demon Slayer and just try and recruit anything for laughs. It's like, oh, you hate monsters, don't you? Yes, no. Yes, okay, I'll join your party.
Yeah.
What happened to Hyper Light's Slayer?
Trying not to go crazy as I wait along. This game's only auto-scroll stage.
It's only sort of auto-scrolling.
It's even worse. It's auto-scrolling where you hold perfectly still.
No, you gotta like move to get a coin. I guess.
Those coins will be important in a moment.
The healing training exercises were very easy.
Yeah, the
I wonder how
training
easy the
exercises
DPS ones are.
Probably easy.
Hit stuff, don't get hit.
Tank one was easy.
Like, I can understand my role perfectly well. It's just the boss gimmicks that I don't know about and had to learn to, you guys already knowing, or death.
That's fine. That's a good thing. That's the fun part.
No, she
you have
scolded
to-
me for not telling her boss mechanics because I've gotten used to not telling you boss mechanics.
What?
For me, it's more just not wanting to be a burden.
No, I didn't tell her in the Titan fight not to stand on the red at the edge, so she
Oh.
stood on. I mean, I thought it was obvious, but
Well, I see. Here's the interpretation chain of what happened there. First time that move got used, I took a lot of damage because I wasn't in the red, so I'm just like, okay, maybe the red's the safe zone for some reason. No, that's where the walls crumble and you get launched to instant death instead. So your choices are take considerable damage or die. So, you know, they probably should have had, like, an indicator within the center as well, showing that it is gradually safer to stand further away from the direct center, but don't stand in the red area.
I don't think it is. I don't actually think it is. I think that's a myth, and even though people know that it doesn't matter where you stand, it's out of habit.
Okay then, here's a simple one. Instead of just red, add some exclamation marks! You know, something to indicate, warning, this is the bad zone!
Look, if you were fighting a giant rock monster in real life, it wouldn't give you a warning, okay?
It's true, but I wouldn't be fighting a giant rock monster in real life!
That's the joke!
Mamma mia!
Oh, that's what I need to do. Stone Sea and Sky.
Yeah, you suck at this video game.
Shut up, or I mash your face into more things!
And mash your face into more things.
Yes. I'm just
You're
understanding why.
forced to do anti-power, by the way. It's part of the main story.
Oh, that means that you can't do it unless you're there in the main story then?
Yep.
Oh yeah, they cool. It is a level 60 dungeon anyway.
I guess. I'm still at the area.
Wait,
It
what?
requires item level 100 and...
Holy God. Orcs Must Die franchise. $1.49.
Jesus! That's how you stop making a profit even if you sell a lot.
I think that's them
Yeah, you
saying
need item level
that,
180.
that we've sold all we can of this thing.
Oh no. Oh no, the franchise pack is $3.49. Which gives you everything from both games. I thought I owned this game. Why is it? Oh, yeah, you can buy. I forgot you can buy things. Even if you own them.
You can buy them for other people.
Let's say no connection. Steam. Being a little bitch.
Oh, it's Tuesday afternoon.
Oh. Well, I mean, afternoon's debatable.
Tuesday afternoon.
So it's
Pacific.
Tuesday, some places.
True.
Oh yeah, this is when they do their weekly maintenance. I know this because of certain eggs.
Why does everything do weekly maintenance on Tuesday?
I don't know.
Hey, I have 2,331 stars. Only 670 to go. Sorry.
That Goomba is very...
He has opinions. So here comes the hard part. I'm gonna have to get all the way back. And probably just jump for it. Except I lost all his momentum!
Looks like you're gonna have to jump.
Everything's okay. Nothing is ruined.
Honor of Season.
Achievement unlocked in Cookie Clicker. Oh hey, you're still here.
This freaking world is the worst!
Oh hey, that's kind of relevant to something. If I full screen window FF14, I get between 30 and 40 FPS, apparently.
Pink, you never played my latest stages, did you?
I
I
don't
can
think
actually
so.
tell by the see my FPS. Where do you see your FPS for 14?
In the system configuration menu, it appears.
I can use the Mario Maker bookmark stalking system to find out what the last stage of mine you played was.
I know what I can set it to.
Wait a minute. Thwomp's Fall? Wait, how did Thwomp's Fall get to normal with only a 6% clear rate?
Oh, yeah. I'm at about... no, technically I'm windowed.
Oh no. I think I just made the 100 coin star impossible.
Oh no.
Those blue coins are actually really difficult to get to if you fall even once.
There's 4 courses I've made that Pink hasn't done. Wonder how many Shag has. That Pink hasn't done. Why doesn't Bookmark remember you like regular Miiverge does?
If I go into windowed mode, my FPS is like around 50 and up.
No, not 50. It's so almost perfect.
Well, it went up to 63 for a second.
I don't expect mine to be perfect.
I don't think I can really tell that it's not perfect.
I can see stuttering
The eye
pretty
might,
easily.
the eye might be able to see 30 and 60, but the difference between 55 and 60 is a little less concerning.
Yeah, but the problem is if the frame rate is, even if the frame rate is 30, if it's constant, it looks fine. But if it's jittering, it doesn't look fine.
Mario, stop like slipping ever so slightly further and further down. Okay, another 23 coins, and the remainder of this stage. Now that I missed the blue coins, that would have already given me the 100 coin star. Let's find out! Those blue coin switches are the worst.
Shag had a weird sort of underwater fire sky. 2 of Shag's recent stages are actually easy.
Really?
Okay, wait. Shag, is it possible to die on 100-ish coin arcade?
Yes.
Really? Because it has a set. Okay, it has.
There are a couple places you can get squished. And
Okay, it has a 73% clear rate. It means like 1 in almost 4 people die to it. It's just really sad. Like really.
It's possible to get squished in between a couple blocks in the screen.
Gosh, on average, your courses are getting a lot more stars than mine.
Maybe it's because I was featured that one time, or maybe it's because on average I have less courses than you, so it boosts the
No,
average.
no. I don't think that matters. I think what matters is that you're making easy courses lately. People tend to star easy courses. That was my whole thought experiment with Fried Fish, is that I wanted to make a really short stage that had one interesting gimmick in it, and only like once or twice. And still there were babies that couldn't finish it. And there's only a few people that are like, what? Why isn't this stage longer?
What controller am I using to play my 64? I'm actually using a Nintendo 64 controller right now.
Nintendo 64, really?
Well, it's a replica. It controls just like that 64 controller.
Oh, a replica.
Made by Retro Inc. That was given to me by the foster mother. What the crap is there ring up there for? God! Really? 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 Really?
Yes.
Dicks! This game is dicks! This game is dicks! Oh dear God, please don't die!
It is multiple dicks, not just one.
This game is a penis bouquet. That was scary as hell.
Surprise wins! Definitely challenging. Definitely not something else.
Let's see if Pink did. Super Bounce Ring Zone Athletic. I think she did, actually.
What's the origin of naming things athletic, anyway?
I think that's Nintendo's fault. They just named the athletic theme the athletic theme, and then that became that style of thing.
Oh man. Legend reminds me that since Rakow's redoing the VIP, we'll eventually get the VIP 4 and 5.
Just for some reason, seeing normal above Tem go to college is funny.
Oh, that was just a one-up the whole time?
I guess people didn't understand the cool like puzzle, maybe.
Yeah, you have to jump out of a shoe.
Yeah, that might not be something.
No, but I
everybody-
mean, seeing normal above that deranged Tem face is the
Oh.
normal. Quote unquote.
There's 11 more coins. Do they even exist? It's just for lives! We're making a decent profit, but I don't think there's 11 coins left in this world.
And
Throw yourself off a cliff.
no. She's got the red star.
Oh, okay.
So Pink only has 2 mic stages to play?
I should change my me again.
Holy gosh. Mike's stages are so hard. Oh, his Mike's Canadian father played that stage.
What?
It just says dad from Canada. Gosh, Mike Stages, expert. Why is Metaton's quiz show expert? What?
Those are difficult questions, man.
It's kind of hard to count the coins at the start. Maybe.
Well, you kind of have to know that the pipes spit out 10 at a time. It's something you can research.
Yeah. So, what range is normal, and like what range?
I
is-
don't think that's how it works. Cause I have, like I said, I just went to my profile, and I have a normal stage. Okay, the 7 rainbow coins is normal at 9.02 clear rate. Galumba season is expert at 9.6.
Oh yeah.
Maxi, I
For
need you to
me-
die and give me coins.
For me, I have a few things that are normal around like 17 or 18, and then like, let's see. Maybe I don't have anything that contradicts that actually.
I got the coins! Now I have to try to get out of this crazy place.
Dynamism of the bomb blowing up in your face as you go like this.
Here we go! I don't even care where we land. We can die. I don't even care.
Wait, you need the 7 coin star.
Yeah, but come on now. That one's gonna take like 1 minute to redo.
Oh. Oh. Super Mario Shadow. The worst part about that death animation is Mario's head slightly clipping the ceiling and it alters his trajectory. So bad.
Well, you know, it wasn't designed for places like that.
The stage just wasn't designed in general. Look at it. It's so gross.
Rainbow Ride is... You know, most endgame 3D Marios have a habit of doing that, where they just become platforms floating in hell. I mean, look at the super stages in Mario Galaxy 2 and 3D World. They don't even bother stringing them to look together to look nice. They are literally, this is going to kick your face. Please enjoy. Mario, do the wall jump. There you go.
And then look at the bonus stage in the first Mario Galaxy and become sad.
Yeah, that
It's
one.
just the intro. I think it's interesting that I only have one super expert stage. It's also the worst stage that I made.
Oh my god, we're free of the regular worlds! Let's go to Bowser Town!
It's Bowser time.
It's been pretty rough. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to go to the endless stairs. Actually, I had too many stars by then. I like going to the endless stairs early just to hear the
I think that used to
Back with
creep me
long
out as a
jump.
kid. Or you
I
can
mean-
do that yet.
I mean, that is possible. The point of this fish look. I haven't played this place in so long. I'm gonna have to just try to remember where the red coins are. Mario can inexplicably run up this tight slant! Just because there's arrows on it. It is the triangle platform reborn.
What? Necopara is not similar to any games I play, excuse me. I have not played a single
Well, you
visual.
played Hyperdimension Neptunia.
Oh god. Is that
Yeah,
one?
yeah, that game's gonna get you a lot of the anime on your list.
I'm pretty sure that similar to what you play only counts the last 2 weeks, though.
My levels of anime have been detected.
Gosh, the top. Oh, that's appalling. The top review on this game. When my mom walked in, I switched to school shooting tutorials because it was easier to explain.
That's horrible.
I know.
That Goomba flop was beautiful, baby.
Sometimes I can do something that looks marginally graceful. Also, this red coin is so bullshit. I still remember it to this day.
Ah, I just failed. Striking dummy for thought and egg.
I think I just saw a red coin that I missed.
Oh well, I am like.
So what's the
four.
hype about Danganronpa? Is this like lawyer-
It's a dumb
Danganronpa
anime
is-
with a demon teddy bear.
High school anime murder mystery. Oh yeah, I forgot how silly Meme Maker thinks I look if I just tell it to take my picture.
My favorite Necopara 2 comment is I've
Maker
never.
cannot use the keys, I think.
Why does this place feel so much easier than, like, the last several things we've done?
Because you're allowed to do it like 50 stars ago.
Because Bowser had to make a level that he could get through.
Ceiling D called it dang it Ron Paul.
I've heard that mostly pronounced as Danganronpa!
Dragon Roper.
Freaking fire traps. I'm getting real accustomed to having to go back to the start of levels that I'm working on without even dying. Back to start. What are you kids doing? Getting into chat? I'm remembering 90s commercials. Pardon me. There was a, I think it was either 80s or 90s commercial that was on well into the 2000s for freaking Trouble by Milton Bradley.
Oh, Lord.
And it never changed. It's just like, what the crap? Why is this commercial still on?
Well, that's nothing. There's a Christmas commercial for Hershey's Kisses that hasn't changed for like years and years and years. The dan dan dan.
And also M&M.
No, that
I
Well-
like that one.
At least that's a good commercial.
Yep.
He
Yeah,
does exist.
I love
They
that
do exist.
Oh man, that's a cool looking game that just came out on Steam like seconds ago. Ninja Senkai DX. Looks like a NES game-ish.
How about that commercial?
Crossfire!
You get caught up.
I never actually saw that thing.
I never actually saw it either. I think I might have seen it once in a garage sale with like all of its pieces missing.
Well, I
didn't
meant
even
like I never,
understand-
I never even got to see the commercial.
What? Oh, but it's just good. It's probably just because it's an American commercial. So
Probably. Ken doesn't get that type of stuff. You just get 100 Polly Pocket commercials. They proceed to feel sad for me.
You like like I should just use this Mii that I was given and that I've tinkered with so far because it's funny looking.
What about knees?
I was like, I should probably change my Mii again since I decided that gender was a pointless construction of society instead of identifying as female.
Wish I could see more. Lakitu! Why couldn't allow me to see more?
I guess that's a kind of healthy way to look at it.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's a progressive way of looking at it. Oh my god, wind is officially the worst!
Just don't try telling that to anyone. Or, I mean, it's like...
Don't fill that out on the forum.
Are you male or female? And you just added another dot that says gender is a pointless construct of society.
Oh my gosh, it's the room where Goombas are the most dangerous they've ever been.
Oh yeah. Or that other thing that I used to describe it is just fuck gender.
Yeah.
That just means you're horny. I'm fucking gender.
Well, no.
Yes.
No, that's where you
No.
put sex, yes.
Oh no.
Wow, another power star!
Let's go, Bowser!
We'll kick Neo Bowser's ass.
Alright, well, I guess you don't have to beat him. You got all the stars. Game over. We're done. 100%.
100%.
No, he gives you a star.
No, he doesn't. She's at 120.
He doesn't
I
give
thought
you
there
a
was
star that
121.
Nah, he doesn't give you a star that
Gives you a
counts.
star, but it doesn't count.
Look how doofy he looks.
His face looks a little bit like that one face on Dynamite.
Bowser's too big for
Only a
Smash
little.
Brothers.
Bowser is every size ever.
Yeah.
He's never consistent.
So long, gay Bowser. Get it? Because he's rainbow colored? No.
That's actually a good hit for once. A good hit!
Just immediately everyone. So long, gay Bowser.
I just looked at the chat talking about the gender. Are you a male or female? See attached paper. I like that.
Are you male or female? Yes. So long. Good grief. Pig is destroying this man.
So long.
Oh god, he charges! I forgot about that!
So long, gender neutral turtle.
Pretty sure Bowser's gender.
Oh yeah, Miyamoto, the mother of Bowser Jr.
Oh yeah.
God.
Oh, come on! I wasn't spinning it fast enough, that was so perfect, though!
Mario Miyamoto. It's taken hits less than that. Come on.
Is there some way that I can make this be an abstract representation of my personality instead of actually looking at it?
Mario. Yeah, see? You should have had him land right on you.
That's amazing, there was some of the castle that I missed! Now, didn't load. Oh, I really hate that! I can't watch! I'm out of here! Just you wait until next time. To then, keep that control stick smoking!
What is this dialogue?
This is what Bowser said back in Mario 64.
Martha 64. Keep that controller stick smoking. Hey kid, wanna smoke some controller sticks with me?
They beat the game! Oh, that was a rough second half, Jesus!
What if they decided that Bowser actually was gay and all the Koopa kids had two dads? And everyone was okay with it. Bowser is actually just trying to conquer the Mushroom Kingdom because
I think
Princess
Bowser-
Peach hasn't made gay marriage legal.
I think Koopa kids are just, like, a scandal, because I think someone has denied that they're Bowser's children.
Oh, hey, Yoshi
They
was like
form-
very briefly on the top of the castle there for a second. Until he
Maybe the
ran out.
spikes on Bowser's shell break off and form into children.
It's like the game had to load enough model space to bring in Peach, so Yoshi was quickly evicted.
Peach is like, I was in the window the whole time, couldn't you hear me yelling? Freaking hack. You're a plumber. Take out the walls.
Plumbers
What?
don't know about Windows. They all use Macs.
That's a terrible joke.
Help.
Please kill me.
Hell, maybe I will.
Please kill me.
Hey, check out Peach's polygonal hair.
So the toads.
Mario.
Mario. My voice is much less vapid in this game.
I actually sounded like I had some emotion in this one.
Still less disturbing than how she looks in Super Mario World.
We have to do something special.
We have to do something
Where they
special.
forgot to shade her.
No smooch.
Well, smooch for you.
And it's all thanks to you. I'm gonna give you some cake if you know what I mean.
Let's bake a delicious cake. For Mario.
You know, she actually had a good voice in the N64.
She did.
Yeah.
So did Toad. What happened? Toad,
Well,
Toad got cancer from smoking controller sticks. And Princess
well, you see,
Toad
that
had-
happened like by Mario Party.
I'm the best. I can't do
Mike!
Toad's voice, so I didn't even try.
I now play a really
I
good credit
want to
sequence.
smoke controller sticks. So
Oh, now Mario's stick is smoking. So much.
Man, this game actually had a good credits and ending sequence.
If I try to make my me accurately represent the shadows under my eyes, or like the bagginess or
you look
whatever.
like the awkward zombie girl.
No, I look like a terrifying pervert. Especially since I have like the cat mouth right now.
Oh man, the penguin spat in the credits too. So we have 120 stars, where the penguin gains weight and becomes faster.
Gains weight, more like just becomes squished. Mario face programmer Giles Goodard?
In
Yeah.
larger today.
There is a non-Japanese person on this cast?
Yeah, Charles Martinet.
Mario looks at the lava fall and contemplates speedrunning strategies. Chikondo.
Mike said, "I want to listen to this song when I am die." So you want to like die to a clip show and credits of your life?
That one annoying guy, Kit. Kit Hamsterdam.
That's your last name now? Okay.
I don't know.
That's now canon. That's now canonical. Kit Hamsterdam. Don't you forget it.
We did it! We managed to finish the last, like, 50 stars of the game. In the same length of time, it can take people to do 3 or 4 70-star runs. You are crazy. Leslie Swan was apparently the Peach voice actor.
The actual good one. Oh, she was also the screen text writer.
Doesn't she just do localization stuff now?
My actually good voice isn't being put to use. We just have those broads that sound like they had the aneurysm.
And healing.
Thanks to everyone else, whatever.
And you! Who did the Bowser voice? No, it was... Well, I guess he did have the laugh.
See you later, Lakitu! Please
Oh man,
never come back!
Yamauchi was still kicking at this point, I forgot. Yamauchi is the one who's like, Square Schmare, I hate you dicks. Get out of my RPG.
Isn't he the... Was he the guy who hated video games?
Yes. He loved Go, the Japanese game Go.
So
And-
do I.
Someone programmed an NES Go game and brought it to Yamauchi. He's like, hey, let's play Go on the Nintendo. You know that thing that you helped create? And he, like, while he was trying to explain the controls to him, he got so frustrated he threw the controller.
Jeez.
Yamauchi's a bitch. And he's dead.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
And then Mario and Peach had cake.
It looks like a
lot
pretty
of
good
On
cake.
the cake.
Yeah.
They,
They
just
ate the
had-
whole thing.
they had cake.
Cake in what
Air
looks to
quotes.
be a surprisingly red form of tea.
The Bowser's blood. Let's have some Bowser blood.
It will give you strength.
It gives you wings.
Freaking Charles Martinet is full Italian.
He's yeah. He's
It
the
just-
fauist.
It just made me imagine Charles Martinet using the Mario voice to give the Dracula speech from Symphony of the Night.
Is that third cup for Luigi? No, it's for Toad. Both of them.
Luigi's at home.
Luigi's at home, writing in his secret diary
I was
About-
just gonna say that.
about how
because-
much he wants to strangle Mario, and then he goes into his other secret room and writes more innocuous things. And he's got like a tortured room made of flame toad caps or something.
Oh, now we're just getting into fan game territory.
Yeah.
Like
What
Luigi's
was
not-
that one ROM hack that had the extreme close-up of Luigi's sprite while he was talking about killing his brother or
Oh
whatever?
God!
Wasn't that
That
one
was
of the,
hilarious.
That was one of the freaking vanilla contest songs, wasn't it?
It might have been.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty sure it was a mega level.
Yeah, just imagining Mario sitting on the throne. But enough talk. Have at you. Woo-hoo!
What is a mama?
What is a mummy? Oh my goodness.
Mario making the brrrr of the cape spinning and like the little bats from Mario World coming out.
What is a Mario? A pile of useless extra lives.
I remember laughing so hard at it. Where's Doku Popper said it's Ruibos? Ruibos?
A miserable pile of spaghetti.
Doku Popper.
Get out of your linguini breath.
What? Those actually said once.
Yep.
That was Wiggly's triumphant insult. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see. So that was Mario 64.
Mario.